Today on the Bass Channel, we get to compare the RE320 microphone, which you may have seen already on this channel, with its predecessor, the RE20 microphone from Electro-Voice. Let's get into it. When it comes to the RE20 and the RE320, there are a few differences right off the bat, but there are also many similarities. These are both dynamic microphones, they both have cardioid-shaped pickup patterns, and they've got what Electro-Voice calls variable D, which basically reduces the proximity effect of bass, meaning they're not going to get woofy and boomy when you get closer to them physically. Both of these microphones also have two frequency modes, which change up how they respond in specific ways. If you want to know more about that, the RE320 has a kick mode that gives you a little bit of a cut and a little bit of a boost here and there on the frequency spectrum. Go see our video on that one to get the specifics of that. While the RE320's second mode is more of a high pass mode, so it takes everything below 400 Hertz and kind of drops it off a little bit more per octave. Because of that, we don't really use this microphone in that mode. As a result, the comparison that we're going to do today is with both of the microphones in their flat modes, or relatively flat. Right off the bat, you'll notice, most likely, that the RE320 is a little bit louder and a little bit brighter. And that's probably due to the neodymium magnet structure inside. And of course, louder and brighter is more gooder to the average listener right out of the gate. Meanwhile, the RE20 has more of a mid-punch, and it's got a little bit of a different character than the 320, but it's certainly no slouch. It's iconic, especially in the broadcast world, for vocals specifically. Dare I say, might be legendary even. But for our purposes, recording bass guitar with the microphone up against a cabinet grill, whose cuisine reigns supreme? Because we're recording both microphones in this video in their flat or vocal modes, what we're going to do is we're going to show you a graphical representation of the different EQ curves. But in order to do that most clearly, what we're going to do is we're going to show the EQ response of the RE20 as if it were actually flat. And then we're going to overlay the EQ curve of the 320 on top of it so that you can see exactly where the differences lie. Note, we recognize that neither of these microphones actually have a truly flat response, but again, we're showing the RE20 as if it were flat, just so that you can see the difference between the two responses. Alright, by now it's time for me to wrap up this video, but you probably have an opinion or an opinion and a half at least about which of these microphones sounds better. Don't forget, the RE20 is a little bit more expensive, but if it's in your budget, then it's a very iconic microphone for a reason. But for a little bit less money, the RE320, a little bit hotter, a little bit brighter right out of the gate, might serve your purposes better. It all kind of depends. Your mileage may vary. So I will go ahead and say goodbye with a like and subscribe, click the notification bell, and of course, if you want to get either of these microphones, you can check out our affiliate links for our friends at zZounds down below. My name's Dave, this is Mike, and my other friend Mike, and we'll see you next time.